We are getting that much closer to Christmas time, so I know you're probably wondering what's going to go on with the weather. Well, I'm KHOU meteorologist Kim Castro, and I'm going to give you a detailed, extended look at the forecast. Very thick clouds to start off our Monday. A lot of fog out there. You probably noticed your car had dew. It was really humid and sticky for starters. Now the clouds are starting to finally break, so we will see some sunshine for Harris County on our Monday. Grimes, Washington, Austin County already seeing the clouds filter away. Without the cloud cover, temperatures are going to get even warmer. I think we'll push closer towards 80 degrees for a high temperature this afternoon. You'll feel that right around 4 o'clock. Now, sunset time for today is going to be at 5:22, and once the sun does go down, we're going to see some big changes take place. We've got another front that's going to move in during the overnight hours. That is going to start to roll in some more cloud cover, but I don't think you're going to see much by way of a rain chance. What you are going to see is the big shift when it comes to how it feels outside. Today, like I mentioned, it's really sticky. The humidity index is high. Notice during the overnight hours, there's a timestamp on the right. We'll see a drop in humidity and we'll have the return of that fall feel. So today versus tomorrow, quite different. 79 warm and humid today. Tomorrow, our high temperature makes it up to 64 degrees. So that cooler feel is back, but it is going to be windy. So factoring in that wind with cooler temperatures, you're going to want to dress pretty differently than how you did today. Notice today I have short sleeves. I think tomorrow I'll be sporting some long sleeves to adjust for this temperature change. Future track shows us the cool air coming in out of the north will take us out of the upper 70s to low 80s, but the biggest shift is going to happen once the wind calms. So because we're going to stay breezy throughout our Tuesday, we're going to see a lot of mixing with the different levels of the air. On Wednesday, the wind calms down and the coldest air is allowed to settle in here to southeast Texas. So the temperatures are going to be very chilly to start off your Wednesday morning. We will all be in the 30s with the exception of Galveston Island. That gets nuzzled in by a little bit more of that Gulf moisture. But otherwise, 35 degrees in Huntsville and in Brenham. Sealy will wake up to 36 degrees in downtown, 37. Close to freezing, but not quite. Now, a lot of our neighbors are going to be at or well past the freeze line, with Amarillo getting down to 26 degrees Wednesday morning. Wichita Falls getting down to 30. Lots of 30s on the map. And below freezing for Abilene, Sonora getting down to 29. Dallas getting close to that, but just a few degrees shy of 32 degrees. It's possible that some of our far northern cities and counties get close to that too and might see a light freeze, but overall we should stay a couple degrees above that. I'll keep you posted though as we get a little closer towards Wednesday. Maybe the models will give us even colder air. Future track shows us, like I mentioned, clearing for this afternoon, which does take up our temperatures towards the upper 70s, and then the clouds start rolling back in during the overnight hours with that front that's approaching. No green on future track, meaning our rain chances are really low. I think if anything, maybe you get a little isolated stray shower, but mainly while you're sleeping. So waking up tomorrow morning and afternoon, you're not going to have to carry your umbrella with you. But you'll definitely have to change your wardrobe because the wind is kicking up, like I mentioned, right around midnight. So that's a snapshot at 1:30 in the morning. Wind now out of the north, and it is gusting at around 20 miles an hour. And now I'll stop the clock at 2:30. And it is still really breezy. In fact, it's got even more windy, 25 to maybe 30 mile an hour wind gusts, and that's going to continue even into the evening hours. Now we're looking at a snapshot at 7 o'clock on your Tuesday. So if you have plans after work tomorrow, maybe you have a happy hour, maybe you're going Christmas shopping, carry a nice, maybe a windbreaker or just a jacket to keep you warmer. The good news with the wind coming in out of the north is that it shaves off that humid tropical feel that we kind of have out there today. It's going to bring back our dew points into the 30s and 40s, maybe in some 20s. So anything below 50 is bone dry, and it's going to stay that way through Thursday. Notice a big spike in the moisture intake for Friday into the weekend, and that coincides with our uptick in rain chances. So no rain to worry about today through Thursday. Our rain chance goes up to 30% on Friday. And this is what it looks like on Future Track rain potential. So we'll have some rain out there, nothing that's going to cause concern as far as flooding or anything like that. It's very manageable rain, but you'll just have to deal with some nuisance rain even through your weekend plans. If you're wondering, what's the outlook through this next week as we get closer towards the holiday, well, we are expecting some above average rainfall, so umbrellas are necessary, but you might not be, able to wear the nice coats that you've been hoping to wear because we are tracking also above average temperatures. So that's just kind of what we have to work with here over the next 2 weeks. So we'll take it 1 week at a time for the local specialized forecast. So the 7-day temperature-wise looks like this. We'll go from the upper 70s today towards average temperatures tomorrow. Then we fall below average when it comes to the morning lows. We'll be in the 30s Wednesday and Thursday morning too. Then those temperatures start slowly working their way up, as does the humidity, and then as does the rain chance. Your next front comes in on Friday, and that's when we'll be tracking the return of showers.